Here at Cali Vibes with Artikal Sound System, who already crushed their set earlier. You guys came out dressed like this. How did that happen?
Dressed like what? Dressed like this. We're dads. Chris is like, what are we? We're doing an interview? What's going on here?
Outfit for me. This is just a regular Saturday.
Logan said we should just dress like ourselves, so we just showed up.
Most of us are dads or stepdads. Logan's actually the best dad in this crew.
I'm your daddy.
Yeah. So it was just something different we wanted to do. You know, a couple years ago we did the pink suit thing. I think that went over really well, and I think we just wanted to do something different this year, something just funny, something cool.
I gotta say, it was hard to be in the pit with the Kirkland signature shirt. Very distracting, but hilarious.
Oscar Grant.
So, how do you guys feel about your set? How did it go? Any highlights?
That one was one of my favorites. I think that we've gotten to do.
I was gonna say it's my favorite. I felt the most comfortable, and I felt good.
Yeah, this is such a huge, this is such a huge festival for our scene. Feels like there's probably the most pressure on this show day, but at this point, we've played a few of them. You know, all of our friends are here, and I gotta also say it was not a million degrees. We're a daytime playing band, and it's always a million degrees. I'm always getting scorched, sunburned. So today was actually really nice.
How did you guys develop your set list? What made you choose the songs that you did?
I'm usually the set list guy. You know, I think with our new album, we've gone through a couple different iterations of 30-minute sets, 40-minute sets, hour sets, and headlining sets. And especially with the new album that came out in February, we want to play all the songs. So sometimes it's hard to choose which ones. I'm a little biased to Vertigo, so I put that in there, but I called an audible today. We played Oh No, which is our heaviest one. But, sometimes I think it's just about, let's just try things out and see how the crowd vibes, and I think the crowd vibed really well today.
Absolutely. I was really pumped to get Right Now. That one's my favorite from the new album. And I thank you, Jenna. Caught you guys a few times since it came out, but I always miss Right Now, and so when it came on, and you guys rocked it.
What's next? What's next? What's next for our
So what's next for Artikal Sound System?
all sorts of stuff.
Yeah,
so much stuff.
I know, I can hardly think. Okay, so what's going on is that we have a bunch of dates this summer. I think one of our next ones is going to be Mammoth. We're playing a festival in Mammoth. We're playing Brighter Days in Reno. We're really looking forward to that.
Everwild in Ohio.
Everwild is coming up.
We got Regular Guys of Oregon, Regular Guys of Vegas.
It's a Tropidelic tour.
Tropidelic.
Another tour that nobody knows about yet that we can't talk about.
That we can't announce yet.
Secret.
A different tour that we haven't announced yet.
We're working on a really cool version of our album that has a ton of features.
Yeah, we're actually, Fabian's correct. We're working on a deluxe version of Are You Smiling Yet? I don't actually know if we wanted to say that, so maybe we can edit that out. Who knows? But we got some stuff. Definitely the back half of the end of this year is going to be our busiest, so that's going to be a fun time.
Do you guys have a favorite artist that you've worked with that you've enjoyed collaborating?
Just in general?
Yeah.
I love working with Little Stranger and Bumpin' Uglies because those are some of our real life friends. So I think when features come together with your actual homies, it feels so fun. And then you get to perform them on stage together, and it's really gratifying.
There's one feature we have. I'm not going to say who it is. That is completely out there that no one would ever expect. So be on the lookout for that. That's going to be cool.
All right.
Other than that, we'll be doing lawn maintenance,
Fixing pipes,
fixing cars,
shower head repair,
and shopping for cars.
Fixing tires and making sure nobody fucks with the thermostat.
How do you feel about Cali Vibes? No, how do you feel about Cali Vibes Fest? And then we'll do the shout outs.
Okay. Overall, how do you guys feel about the Cali Vibes Festival?
It's outstanding, impeccable, and just, it's a vibe. Cali Vibes, see what I did there? Okay, that's a dad joke.
No, it's massive. The lineup is insane. They're so good to their artists. It's a beautiful venue for a festival, and it's really cool that they moved it to June. I feel like the weather is just right. Yeah.
You guys want to get in the middle, and then I'll do a group video and photo.
Yeah.
All right.
And then one more.
And
You want to say thank you?
thank you, Artikal Sound System. We're here as the Pier, and we will always support you.
Shout out Pier.
All right.